Hi, Leanne from the Buzz Music School here. Welcome to the last week of our Campfire Strummers strumming exercises. That's quite a big mouthful, isn't it? My goodness. Okay, so today you should have nailed your 1E and a 2E and a. So don't forget, you need a tuned guitar, you need a metronome potentially if you're going to practice without me, and you need an acoustic guitar that's tuned, please make sure. And if you are just dropping in now, please watch the previous video so you can nail all the exercises so far. So today it gets a little bit more tricky. We're going to try and drop the sound of some of our strumming rhythm. So usually we are still going to do the ones, but it's the E and that we might not necessarily always play. So your strumming style will develop however it kind of develops, and depending on the song it might be a little bit different. So these are just 3 exercises to show you what it sounds like to drop different strums. So you're still always going to be doing the down up action, but sometimes you're not going to make contact with the strings. Just to give you an example of how that sounds, it's 1E and a 2E and a 3E and if you drop some, sometimes I'm not actually making contact with the string. So I'm still doing 1E and a 2E and a with my hand, but it's just not actually, I'm just bringing it out a little bit, so it's not actually making contact with the strings. So that's what makes a strum interesting and kind of individualized as well. So the first exercise, which I'll pop up here, I'm not going to use my metronome today because we do want to slow it down a little bit, and my brain does take a little bit to kind of read these exercises, so just bear with me. So the first one, it looks like we're going to drop the and. So that little kind of like two little circle lines down is a rest. So it's a semi-quaver rest. So the 1E and up, it's a rest for one of those beats. So essentially the arrows are still going to be going in the right direction. So up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then when the rest is there, it means that's when we're not going to make contact with the strings. So the and is not going to be heard. So the action is still going to happen, but we're not going to make contacts with the strings. So a really, really slow version of that is 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. It's quite different to how I usually strum, so it takes a little bit for my brain to handle. Essentially, it's the and that we're not going to make sound on. So try it with me. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. I nailed it. Hopefully you nailed it as well. It's very tricky. The point is that it's showing the different sounds it can make when you drop 1 or 2 of the rhythm that you're playing. Okay, so exercise 2, we are dropping the E and the and. So it's 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. I stuffed it up a little bit at the end, but close enough, you get the point. And to be honest, if you play the same thing for the whole song, that's probably going to get a little bit old as well. So you can, just because you are strumming a particular way for a song doesn't mean that you can't change it up. You know, maybe add in a little bit more for the chorus, or dial it back a little bit for, you know, the bridge or the last verse or something. So this is not the rule. These are just exercises to show you the options. Yeah. So let's try that exercise 2 again, because I didn't quite get it right. So we're doing 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Hopefully got it that time. Okay, so practice that one along to a metronome. You can do it a little bit slower if you need to. Exercise 3. So now we're just going to drop the E. So we're going to strum on the 1 and 2 and So not strumming on the E, but we're still going to do the action. Yeah, so get our C chord ready. Oh, my fingers are starting to hurt. Yours probably are too. Okay, so it sounds a bit like this. I'll do it really slow. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 20% of my brain. So hopefully you're able to play along with me. Play around with all 3 of those exercises because they are super fun and super good way of developing your own strumming style. But essentially, that is it. You can now strum. If you can play that exercise or those 3 exercises, you've got 3 different strumming styles that you can choose from. Oftentimes on Ultimate Guitar or sometimes on sheet music, it will have the suggested strumming style, and it might be how the artist originally played it. Definitely try and work that out. If you remember to still go up and down but just not play, or sometimes it will have you chuck or like mute the strings for some of the strumming patterns, give it a go. But if you can't get it, that's okay. Just do down, up, and then, you know, drop a beat every now and again, or not a beat, make the rhythm not sound sometimes. The beat is always continuing. Remember, the beat's like our heart. We don't want that to stop. Awesome. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. If you'd like a copy of the Campfire Strummers book, please let us know. I'll send you the PDF. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had fun. Bye.